All right, for those just tuning in, or if you're watching after the fact, this is season 1, episode 9 of Ash versus the Evil Dead. Ash's no, god damn it, Bound in Flesh.
Bound
Robert,
in
are you
human
ready?
flesh and human blood. Yes.
Is everybody ready? Homeward Bound in Flesh. God damn it. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Stars Originals presents. I like whenever the face moves, when it actually becomes expressive. I mean, the one, like, I guess you could say the trade off is, well, it sucks when you lose a main character like this, but at least you get to see him as a Deadite. That's always
Yeah.
kind of fun.
No, like she is so much fun as a Deadite.
And like I said, there's so much attention to detail with the bullet holes and all the damage in this cabin. It's so perfectly matched to the movies. I love that bit of them just shooting the roof to get them to stop fighting. I can't even tell which one's the real one. It's hard not to just watch this.
I know. I do love their dedication to the like exploding blood.
Yeah, I love the title card transitions.
Although the best title cards are Invincible season 1, whereas the season progresses, the title card becomes more and more bloody.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hey Robert, I'm very important to me.
If you live in the past, you hurt the future. These poor people. They don't deserve what's coming to them.
They really do, Brian. They really do.
I think on first viewing, it did bother me a little bit. I thought we were maybe going too far, but I don't know. Terrifiers desensitized me so much. I've come around on it. I'm like, all right, I can appreciate the absurdity of it and just how far and over the top we go. Yeah, they hit a deer that exploded. It happens. This is one of the best examples of look, these characters are here for more meat for the grinder, just to ramp up that body count, and it's totally fine.
How much
These are
Terrifier has
some
numbed you to everything. I mean, that's probably true.
that's
I mean, I was already like desensitized by the time those movies came out.
it's concerning if you're not numbed by Terrifier. Those change you, man. Like these characters are just straight out of a Friday the 13th movie.
That's true.
The only bummer is now that we know how awesome Samara Weaving is, it's like, oh shit, I wish she stuck around.
Yeah. Oh, well, we got like the babysitter and Ready or Not.
I still need to see those movies.
Didn't you just say that you watched Ready or Not?
No, I've seen Ready or Not, but I haven't seen the Babysitter movie.
Okay. I like that first one way more than I thought I would.
Yeah, and this is one of those we're basically referencing Army of the Darkness. Like we're not being
Army of the
subtle about it.
Darkness.
Army of the Darkness, but it's vague enough that it's not a rights problem.
Also, this
I like
music
the shadow.
choice. This should be really stupid, but it's just so good. Don't read from the book.
Don't get your blood in your book. Mom always said.
That is a great shadow shot.
That looks so cool. I love when the book starts talking. Oh my god, he called him Superman. You're not Superman, you know.
No lie. Tell me if I'm wrong. 90s Bruce Campbell, perfect Superman.
I think he could have been great. And I think a lot of people would just see him as Ash and say, oh no, he can't do that. He's too funny. He's too much of a smartass. But he's a good actor. I wish he had more opportunities to do different things.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking forward to checking out that Hysteria show at some point. I'm sure he's good in that. And he is pretty selective with his projects. It needs to be something he actually likes or believes in because he's pretty comfortable with his life. Like he doesn't have to do a million things, but it would be nice if a script came his way that was appealing to him. Of just, I would like to see like that showcase, like Nicolas Cage in Pig or something real dramatic, not like an
I
Oscar bait thing, not something
I would be
obvious, but
there like day one to see Bruce Campbell in a like movie like Pig.
yeah, like just to see him really show off his chops and do something really raw and different. And not, he doesn't need to play a smartass in everything. He's really good at it, but he's got range. I'd like to see him do different things.
I was watching some reviews from Red Letter Media just out of boredom. I will never watch Darkman the same way. Now that I know that there's lines that he just ADR'd for Liam Neeson. So it's Liam Neeson in the makeup, but it's Bruce Campbell's voice.
Yeah, he also
and
voices some of the goons.
and he ADRs a line for a goon. They showed the clip, but now that I know it, I can hear it. It's him doing his screaming noises as a goon is falling.
Wow.
That was a little too
And
Arnold, but yeah, Adam Much also
wow.
wants to see Bruce Campbell's Pig. It'd be so good.
It'd be really cool. Or something like, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maggie. Because you pitch that movie
Yeah.
to someone, it's like, oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger fighting zombies. That makes sense. Like, it's not that kind of movie, but he's really good in it. You should watch
Okay, hear me
it.
out. I know this is something that people have suggested to death, but his last role as Ash in a like completely serious drama, like Logan esque movie.
If they played it completely straight, I'd be totally down for
I'd watch that over Tobey Maguire coming back for a Logan esque Spider Man
that.
movie.
Oh, these poor people. Oh my god. She'll be fine. She just needs some duct tape. Why am I
Stop
laughing?
shooting!
Oh, this bit's great. Which turns her into a puppet.
You missed.
And sometimes Deadites have super strength, sometimes they don't. It's fine. No, this scene's great.
Stop
They'll
shooting!
be fine. I'm not dead. Well, at least Samara Weaving's alright.
Oh, her scream is just so good. It
Dude,
kind of sounds like
like
a.
top tier.
Okay, I just had this thought. I want her Gunn cast her as Black Canary.
Perfect. I'm down.
You don't
Do
even
it.
have to do anything. Just amplify her scream like digitally, and you're good.
Remember when she was cast as Scarlet in that Snake Eyes movie and then got nothing to do?
No, because I didn't see it.
It's so
Adam
bad.
Arch, the $1,000,000 question: Campbell back as Ash or England back as Freddy? At this point, Campbell back as Ash.
And that's pretty easy. And again, for me, it's not even something I need in live action. Just do that animated show. He can voice him. It's fine. And I feel the same way about Robert Englund. Like, if he voiced Freddy in something, cool. But we're well past him playing that character again in live action. He's
Have
just
you
too
watched
old.
that thing he did for the Goldbergs?
The Goldbergs.
That
Yeah,
was
it's
embarrassing.
yeah. I don't know why that
The
happened.
makeup looks terrible. Freddy's fat for some reason.
He's too big.
He can't do the voice, or they didn't modulate it right.
They
One
didn't.
of the
Yeah.
two. I really like her Deadite look, like the sunken in eyes, the
Mhm.
eyebrows.
Oh my god. Lucy Lawless's stunt double just came in and fucked shit up.
I'm gonna say it. Lucy Lawless still hot.
Oh, totally. Oh, I mentioned that earlier during the fire scene. I was like, "Yep, still got
She's really hot there too.
it." Yeah, for in multiple ways.
Teddy, I love the cut of this guy's jib. What's up, Teddy?
What's a jib? At least we get one last little moment for these two characters.
Yeah, that's nice. Her bastard. Her accent is
Oh
coming out
no.
just a little bit in some of these line deliveries.
Oh, Lucy's.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean she's a dark one. I don't know what her real accent is, so it's fine. The dark ones can be from New Zealand. That
Adam
tracks.
March, England and the Goldbergs over the ring. I mean,
Yeah,
that's just not a contest.
it's also not fair. I do like Jackie Earle Haley in that movie. I just don't like the script.
Lucy Lawless is younger than you think, though. Is she?
Yeah, I mean, she wouldn't have been that old for Xena, but I mean, that was also 30 years ago.
Lucy Lawless. Well, no, she's only 56, so she would have been in her mid 40s.
Yeah.
That's not, yeah, I guess not. Teddy during the fire scene. Well, I would hope she's not there.
Oh God, that
She must have
whenever we
been really young when they were doing Xena.
mhm. Whenever we see the bone sticking out of Samara Weaving's leg, that's when I cringe.
Mm.
That's the violent stuff where I'm like, ugh, I can feel that. That looks really
That's like with
painful.
Terrifier. I'm fine in that bedroom scene until he splits her hand down the middle. That
Oh,
is the part where I'm like, oof.
or
I just don't
From
understand how that
Beyond.
works because he never shows that he's that strong.
Remember From Beyond, where it's like, that movie's really gory and over the top, but it's so, campy and cartoony. But then at the end, you get Barbara Crampton's just knee busted open, and it looks so real, and you're like, fine.
Eddie,
I don't
56.
like that.
Oh, only 2 years, and Jake Paul would be interested in fighting her. She was 27 when Xena started? Wow.
Yeah, I mean that tracks.
No, I guess there's just not as big as a gap between Xena and this as I thought there would have been.
Hmm.
Still about 20 years, but I don't even know what time it is anymore.
But hey, she's still a middle-aged woman here, and she looks great.
Her and Bruce Campbell just have such good chemistry. I want to
It
see them
makes
in
me.
some. I need them in something else together.
Yeah, again, I don't even care that much about those shows. I just want to watch the episodes that Bruce Campbell's
You gotta watch the whole show. Come on,
in.
come on. What are you showing me here? I thought this was so interesting. Of like somebody with like a normal view on reality calling Ash out on all this shit that he's done, and
Mhm.
then it's all spoilers bullshit.
Yep. And this is really satisfying. Again, like we mentioned earlier, like a Disney Plus show would it's like, oh, we're gonna drag this out and wait till like episode 7 for the story to get started. This has that structure to it, but the show has had other interesting stuff to get here.
I also love just the parallel. Like she's a really intelligent, powerful person, and he's dumb.
Oh yeah. John, are you saying the show is woke?
Yes, we love that.
Don't talk bad about Mo and Larry here.
3 Stooges reference.
I forget, does have we had the Shimps beer yet, or is that a season 2 thing?
I think that's a season. If we have, I didn't notice. I'll pay attention because he's. I
I
think
didn't
he's
either.
drinking a beer at the very end. I'll see if
Hmm.
it's there.
Also, this isn't one of those shows that needs a couple seasons to find its footing. We've already figured out this crew and
No,
their
arguably
dynamic. Like we nailed
it's
it quick.
downhill from here. As much as I like season 2.
Hmm. No, this is the best season, but there's still a lot of fun stuff in the next two. Like I said, it's really hard for me to view the show critically because even when it's not great, I'm still entertained and I just don't care while I'm watching it.
The only time where I'm like, kind of wish I wasn't watching this is some of the stuff in season 3 that I just don't like.
I think it's pretty consistently pretty good. I think the stuff
Like
with Brandy
they
works.
try to redo the morgue scene, but in a sperm bank, and it's not nearly as like disgusting or creative.
I think it's pretty gross.
I mean, it's
It's a
gross, but
fun scene.
it's like I saw you guys do that last season, but like better.
I'm with you though that by the end of 3, it's like yeah, we're running out of ideas. We are repeating.
And Brandy is just she is really annoying at times.
She's a little early on, but I think it all works.
This was a great cliffhanger.
This was, and it's so gross, but really clever. That oh, of course, only the dagger can
For the book.
harm the book.
Poor girl Smurl is just like, what the fuck is happening?
She's just along for the ride. I'm sure it's smooth sailing from here. She's had her injury. She's fine. She's gonna be Pablo's girlfriend. And this is also a formula
It's
I
like
feel like we can't.
sentimental about the book. Like, do I say
Yeah.
goodbye?
It feels like a formula we can't get away from in modern streaming shows where everything has to be an ensemble or like
Mhm.
a team.
No, the
And this
Arrowverse
one
was
shouldn't
really
work.
bad about that.
Oh god, that's one of the worst. Like this shouldn't work because we're here. We're just here for Ash. That's all we care about. But these other characters are great.
It's like, why is the Flash part of an ensemble? Why does
Yep.
Supergirl need a team?
Why is Team Flash a thing?
It worked for Arrow because that was supposed to be like a gritty vigilante. He doesn't have superpowers. Teddy says, dude, my favorite kind of shows are the supernatural group of people become a crew. When done well, I think it's some of the most fun. Yeah, when it's done well. That's what I like about
Like
Buffy.
Scooby Doo.
Well,
Have
and
you
funnily
ever
enough,
seen?
because you mentioned that as I said Buffy, the gang in Buffy are called the Scoobies.
Oh, it's fun. Have you watched the Scooby Doo Supernatural crossover?
I have not. That was after I quit watching.
I'm kind of.
We should
I
do
don't know
that.
if it's good or not, but I'm kind of curious about that one.
We should do that.
What we're gonna do to Pablo for these last couple episodes is really
It's
fucked up and really sad to
horrifying.
watch.
Teddy C is weird. I think when done well, they're my favorite type of show. And I don't know if them being the
Yeah.
Scoobies is ever mentioned in the show, but that's just like what they're commonly called. They're the Buffy gang is the Scoobies, and then when Angel goes off in his own spinoff, that's Angel Investigation. Because he's much more of a private eye in that show.
And he acts the scene so well.
This reminds me of The Mask.
Yeah. And we're doing like that fisheye lens thing, like those tight close-ups.
I just love that she's all powerful, and the only one that can stop her is a doofus.
I wrote this book. Oh my god.
That the first time I'm watching it, my mind just went, "Whoa!"
And these last few episodes, like, were pretty intense. I mean, we just killed Amanda in the last one, so I nobody seems safe. I didn't know where we were going with this.
Mhm. All right, if you're watching after the fact, that was season 1, episode 9. We're on to the finale. Thanks so much for watching. You consider hitting that subscribe button.